Tails is the call. Okay. And it's heads. You've won the toss. We will take the ball.
The lights are already on here at Bryant-Denny. Glad you're with us. And they kick it, and deep it goes into the end zone. Javi's coming out to the 5, to the 10, 15, 20. Big hole across the 25. Man in motion to the near side, Stover. Here's the toss, back to Coffey. Nice blocking, turns the corner, out across the 30. They've got Blackwelder ahead of Anderson in the eye. Here's the pitch, near side Anderson, turns the corner, lunges. I don't believe he is going to get there. Actually, may lose a yard. DeRochemont with the punt. Javi settles beneath it at the 12, makes the grab to the 15, gets hit. He'll go back, looks to the far side, a block behind the back. Are they going to throw the flag? No. Javi is open. He's to the 50. He's down the left side 40. He's to the 30. He's to the 20. He's to the 10. He's to the 5. He's going to go 86 yards. 86 yards. Javier Arenas. 7:29 to go, opening quarter. The Tide's up 7-0. Shotgun, John Parker Wilson across the middle. Nick Walker, catch is made. First down and more out across the 40. From their own 42, 1st and 10, Bama. Here's the handoff to Mark Ingram. Grant in motion to the left side. 6:22 to go, opening quarter. 7-0 Bama. Quick throw, left side. Grant is there. Makes the grab. First down. 2nd and 7 Green Wave from their own 23. Again, a toss outside to Albert Williams. Albert gets tied up along the ankles and then taken down before he can even get back to the line of scrimmage. Well under his normal average of 38. High snap. And it's blocked. It is blocked by Alabama. Picked up by the Tide and taken in for a touchdown. Great job as Alabama's managing to block it. Roy Upchurch was there. It was picked up by the Crimson Tide's Chris Rogers and taken in for the touchdown, 14 yards. Man in motion, left side of the formation, Batiste. Here's the give to Anderson. Up the middle comes Bama's defense. That was Brandon Fanny. He's having himself a night tonight. Be a 35-yard field goal attempt for Ross Tevenot. Darren DeRochemont is the holder. Craig Gilhart snaps it. Kick to our right. It is up and it is good. The Green Wave is on the board. We have played 3 minutes of the second quarter. Bama up by 10. The give to Coffey. He finds a big hole, then bulls his way across the 40. Coffey is the single setback. You've got wideouts, 2 to the left. McCall, the tight end, in motion. He'll stop right of the formation. The give Coffey, big hole, right side, first down and more. He keeps his feet and legs going and is finally hauled down at the 32. DeRochemont, remember that punt earlier, blocked. Here comes limited pressure. DeRochemont gets us away near midfield. Here's Javi. He's into Tulane territory. Head fake, 35.
Oh, there he
goes.
goes.
Down the right sideline, 30. He's to the 25. Again, a head fake and tucks underneath the tackler. He's to the 20-yard line. A 37-yard field goal attempt by Corey Smith. Kick is on the way. Kick is up, and it hits the upright. It's 121 yards and a touchdown. Here now, DeRochemont with another punt. Javi settles beneath it, makes the grab, quickly upfield, gets tripped up, breaks the tackle at the 50. He's to the 45. He carries a man with him inside the 40, down to the 39-yard line. Grant and Upchurch alongside the quarterback in the shotgun. Now Grant in motion left. 2nd and 10, Bama from the Green Wave 40. Quick release, Upchurch on the screen. Grab is made. He'll get tripped up, but still carries it down to the 32-yard line. 2nd and 10 from their own 35. Bama leads 13-3. Williams in motion, far side. We're late in the first half. Play action fake. Moore looks left. Has done. Behind the defense. Grab is made. Complete at the 20-yard line. Rowbottom and Blackwelder wide left. They've got the tight end Kessler that way as well. Empty backfield. Kessler across the middle. Grab is made. Quickly hit and put down by Alabama. He'll go in motion left. Quarterback Moore on the give. Anderson. Stiff arms. Woodall going to his left. Turns it upfield. He's inside the 5. He fumbles the football, but I believe Tulane gets on top of it. 23-yard field goal attempt for Ross Tevenot. Flags on the play as Bama, no, I correct myself, whistles for a timeout. Alabama taking a timeout before the snap.
Timeout, Alabama. The first time out of the half.
Nick Saban stepped out on the field, and just before the snap signal, I want a timeout.
All right, again, Tevenot to try and make it 13-6 for Alabama. The kick on the way, and it's no good! He was in too close, maybe. Just a bad kick. Ross Tevenot missing a chip shot 23-yarder wide left.
Hey, good timeout by Coach Saban right there.
Coach special teams obviously playing outstanding. Punt return for a touchdown. Block punt for a touchdown. Great field position, but the offense just seems like it's struggling, not picking up the blitzes.
Yeah, we really are. I mean, we're really struggling on offense. We can't run the ball very effectively. We got 2 offensive linemen out. You know, Smitty's out, Marlon's out. We got a lot of guys playing in different places, but, you know, the backs didn't pick up the blitz twice. You know, in the last series, we get great field position. We come away with no points. So we need to get settled down here on offense in the second half. Defensively, we gave up the one big play there. We're not playing badly. They're nickel-diming us, but we just got to do better. We got to get some turnovers. We got to make some plays.
Thanks, Coach.
1st and 10, Green Wave from their own 41. We're a minute into the third. Bama leads 13-3. Moore to throw. Heavy pressure with everybody covered. He sidearms one out. Catch is made by Austin, covered up by Corey Reamer. Bama leads 13-3. Looking at a 2nd and 10 now from their own 24-yard line. Up the middle, Glenn Coffey. He'll get to the 30. Bama leads 13-3. We've played 7 minutes of the third quarter. Here's Moore loading up, looking to the right side. In tight coverage, football is battled for, and it comes down incomplete. Football is at the Bama 10-yard line. The Tide trying to come out of their own end. Here's the toss to Coffey. Big running room hole up the middle. He's got a first down across the 20. Fumbles. The ball is loose. Heck. Tulane's got the football. 6:47 to go in the third. Bama leads 13-3. Play action. Moore rolls right, throws, catch, but a quick stick by Corey Reamer. Bama 5 of 14. Tulane 5 of 14 in third downs. Here's a 3rd and 2. The give to the big back, and Cody Blackwelder cannot get going. He is stuffed by Alabama's Lorenzo Washington. He hit a 48-yarder last year against Memphis. They have too few players out there. They get their 11th man on the field, Tulane does. The snap is low. The kick is on the way. It is up, and it is no good. It was a bad snap. 2nd down and 11. Bama from their own 20-yard line. John Parker throws across the middle. Mays makes the grab at the 30. 3:18 to go in the third. Bama leads 13-3. Pressure. Quick screen right side. Grab is made. First down. 2nd down and 6 for the Tide. Football at the 38-yard line. Again the give. Ingram, big hole left side. First down across the 45 out to the 50 into Tulane territory. He carries bodies. The Tide leads 13-3. A minute and a half to go in the period. Here's a fake inside give. John Parker Wilson keeps it. Turns left, runs upfield. First down to the 32-yard line. From the Green Wave 27, a half minute to go in the third quarter. Bama by 10. John Parker Wilson steps up. Another completion, a beauty to Mays. And a bobbling catch with a man hanging all over him. Alabama leading 13-3. We'll likely see a play here if they choose. McCall in motion. Shotgun, John Parker Wilson. Give inside Ingram. He'll kick it outside. He finds running room. Mark down the left sideline. He takes it on in behind the block of Nikita Stover. 16-yard touchdown, Alabama. First career touchdown for young Mark Ingram, the true freshman out of Flint, Michigan.
Wanted to keep the defense off the field, but they needed that drive and a score.
Here we go now, 1st and 10. The give to Andre Anderson, and the defense has gotten the old wake-up call. 2nd and 6 now from the 45 of Alabama. Moore looks to air it out. He has a man, but the ball hangs up. Rashad Johnson trying to intercept. Here's a 21-yard field goal by Tevenot, and that one right down the middle. It was up, and it is good. Alabama 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. John Parker Wilson finds Julio Jones. First down grab to the 39-yard line. Good folks. Here now, the inside give to Mark Ingram on a 1st and 15 from the 34, and he just follows Antoine Caldwell. They're looking at a 4th and 1 from the 47. There's the give. Oh, they're not going to get there. Dante Hightower. 1st and 10, Tulane from the Alabama 46. Moore to throw near side. A throw is high to Austin. He pulls it down, makes the grab, and is run out of bounds by Rolando McClain. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Tulane averaging 2.2 yards per play on first down. Bama leads 20-6. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Moore gets drilled by Corey Reamer. The first sack of the ball game for Alabama. 3rd down and 6 on their own 35. The Tide going right to left. The give to Ingram. Looks for a little running room. Carries the pile. Alabama now is 2 up and no losses on the year, while the Greenies drop to 0-1.
I think that was just a mindset of the defense. Every time we went out there, you know, sometimes we got put in a bad situation. Sometimes we put ourselves in that situation when they moved the ball and got in the red zone. We were just we had the mindset, you know, if we bend, we're just not gonna break. We're gonna do everything we can to keep them out of the end zone and force them to 3 points, and maybe we can put some pressure on them on the field goal. Maybe they'll miss them, and they did miss a couple of nights. Definitely. I mean, a win is a win. Sometimes you get them in a way that you didn't want to get it. I mean, but as long as you get the W in the column, that's all that matters. Well, we got another week to fix it. You know, 5 more days to work on it and get everything right before the next Saturday when we play.
We were still good in the 4th quarter. I mean, we were still out there. I don't think anybody was too worn down. We were still getting after it.
You guys were able to move the ball, but you kept them out of the end zone. Just talk about that a little bit.
We gave up a couple big plays, had too many penalties, too many mistakes that cost us. Feel like we would have been out off the field if we would have made those mistakes. So we got to be able to learn from those and not make them next week.
I mean, the way that he was running the ball, setting up. I mean, even when he didn't return it, he put us in good field position. We were always had good field position starting off, and you know, the defense is as strong as I've ever seen them. I think the whole offense as a whole, as a unit, we didn't play the way we needed to. So, you know, we're not going to say anything about anybody. It was a unit. It was offense. Just didn't show up.
Unfortunately, it did. You know, you prepare for a team, you know, as hard as we did. I felt like we prepared hard, but we came out there kind of lackadaisical today, and we didn't get the little things done like we needed to.
You know, Saban talked about how you guys really struggled in practice this week. Do you think it carried over into this game?
It definitely does. Practice carries over good or bad, and we just got to come out next week ready to play.
Then do you think it's kind of a wake-up call for everybody, the fact that you didn't play your best, but you did still win?
I think it has to be a wake-up call. You have to take warnings like this. You know, we can't do it again. We got to learn from the mistakes. So we plan not to do it again.